Hello and welcome to a new Minecraft Let's Play. I'm your host, the Masked One. Today we'll start a new world, let's just call it Let's Play. And we won't go with the custom seed, we won't toggle with the options, I just want a nice simple world for us to play in. And while this loads, I'll explain the series a bit more. This series is going to focus more on the building aspect of survival. So, how to build a mansion in survival, how to survive your first night in a mansion, if possible, and other exciting facts. First off, we ideally get 3 pieces of wood before we finish cutting down a tree, but this time I'll break my own rule and cut down the entire tree first. And it's a very tall tree. I'm not used to getting more than like 5 pieces of wood from a tree, but who cares? So we'll make 3 lots of planks, and that should have us set for a wooden pick and a wooden axe, which will both make our life easier. So we start with the axe, get our pick. Now we'll leave our crafting table there, we'll build around here I guess. I know you really shouldn't use your axe on trees, the wooden pick axes especially, because they're already delicate enough and usually break before you get a stack of wood, but what can I say, I'm taking a risk. I'm a risk taker. I like taking risks. I do seem to have a bit of a lisp when it comes to recording. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm trying so hard to sound so good. It's hard to sound so good. 13. I need more. I need more wood. So 21 is really the magic number. That will have us with a fairly decent house over our heads. We'll keep a house over our heads on the first night. So we can wait for these trees to clear, I guess. Or we can get there and find some smooth land to build on. Personally, it doesn't bother me, whichever we do. Maybe one more tree. I think there's water there, so if it's a lake or a river, we might build there. Because they're generally nice places to build. Allow expansion fairly easily. We'll get our workbench. Oh, there's a lake over there, but it is surrounded by trees. And when I say lake, it's more of a pond. So is this a ooh, coal. Just right off the bat. I'm really tempted to just live here, but I don't really like... Ooh, and a jungle. And a swamp biome. So really, we should be able to get all the mushrooms we need to have a mushroom stew and could live a vegetarian lifestyle. But we all know, real men aren't vegetarians. So we'll just put down our workbench, get some wood. Sorry if I don't talk while building, I'm trying to focus on the building so I don't mess it up too much, which I have been known to do pretty severely at times. In a video I made earlier that I later scrapped, I was bragging about my own house design that I've been using since 1.7, and then I managed to completely mess it up. Completely just ruin my own design because I wasn't paying attention. And that really is a pretty big problem with a lot of Minecraft Let's Players. It's not so much that we don't know how to build our house designs, it's just that we do get distracted. We're trying to do a commentary, we're trying to be the greatest person on earth while trying to make this video. Trying not to swear, trying not to do any number of things that aren't strictly kosher. So we need some sand. I can't really remember how much exactly, so I'll just go 8 or 9. 8's a safe bet, because I think it's got 8 windows in the entire house. And yes, I do, stone, so that we can actually smelt that. Now we need that coal. I need your coal. After I get some stone for a furnace, I guess. Because who doesn't want to build a furnace? Keep their house nice and toasty and warm. So I won't get all the coal now, just enough to get us set up for the first night to have some glass smelting. just make this through my window. Because hey, I'm classy like that. And then I'll get to work on the roofing. So we should need about 36 stairs, I think. From past experience, I think that's the magic number. But we'll see. We'll have some sticks too. What great thing about the current pre-release, stairs do wrap around corners, which I do like. Makes my house so much neater without having to resort to filling in gaps with slabs and other not so nice materials like concrete and stone and all that other fun stuff like obsidian. And I have actually built a house out of obsidian before. Some server that me and some friends were running a few years ago didn't really turn out that well. So we're getting on in time at the moment in this video, so I do hope to have this house built and ready by the end of this. I'm hoping. I'm limiting myself to a 10-minute first video. That should be plenty, maybe one more lot. Okay. We'll put our dirt there so we can get up on the roof. Okay. Yeah, this should be plenty. Should get our house finished. Because who doesn't like building houses? I know I do. I usually just build them and keep them for the whole game. In some cases. Now if we did have a better variety of wood, or even stone, I would have switched that out for stone, so that it's more broken up in design. Put in our windows, because hey, we all need windows. I'm not really a fan of glass panes, simply because they don't connect to a door, so you can't have a doorway like that. So in this house design, if I was using glass panes, I'd end up with that just being solid, and I can't really check if there's creepers or any other baddies out there when I go to leave my house. It's not safe, it's just dangerous. So it's not even nighttime yet, and we have our first house built. We have coal, and we're in a pretty good position so far. Might call it quits on the video after I get some torches and light up the area so that we're safe for the night. But it's not even halfway through the day. Well, it's nearing sunset. So we'll get our torches so that our house isn't dark and spawn monsters. And then next episode we might go looking for a bed, or for sheep to make a bed. But yeah, there's our day one house. We might burn it down later and build somewhere else, build a fancy mansion. I guess we'll find out as the series progresses. Once again, I've been the Massacred One. Hope you enjoy it. Like, sub, whatever you want to do. I just want feedback, so